For me personally, it's going to be pretty emotional, I think in a good way, but the Let Us Breathe theme is in relation to the, like We Can't Breathe, like protests that have been happening in relation to Ferguson and all of the shootings of African American males that have been happening over the course of 5+ years.
I'm really excited for this event. Like I said, it started out as an idea, so the fact that this is happening and we have all these great performers and art exhibitions, and I think it'll be a really great event, and I'm excited.
Looks like it'll be really raw and provocative and really intentional about starting conversations, and I think that that is definitely a fresh perspective compared to a lot of the political correctness on campus.
Boy or girl who's got this deep-seated dream to change this world, give me every lady and every man who's strong enough to take a stand.
I think that Elon's campus, or at least the climate around social justice or injustice has sort of stayed consistent, and I don't know, that's not necessarily really a good thing. I think when we have a lot of multicultural events on campus that aren't directly a part of the Truett Center, when we have forums and things about injustice, we don't really get a lot of diversity in terms of the people who come and support. So that kind of bothers me a little.
Prosperity and privilege given to the few that they select, but a system cannot fail those it was never meant to protect. Yeah, I know that all lives matter, but did Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, and Eric Garner die in vain? What about the families? Do you feel their pain? Is America going insane?
I wouldn't necessarily say we are progressive. Definitely shapes to how society in America views things. You would like to think that since we're on a college campus, it would be a little bit better, but there are plenty of instances where it seems like there isn't equal treatment, and especially with the ratio, I think diversity is at 4%. So there's definitely going to be different ways of thinking because there is an obvious minority on campus. And it'd be nice to see us go in a more progressive route.
A lot of times what I've run into is that people are concerned so much with political correctness that it's hard to have more challenging conversations because people are worried about how they'll be perceived or how their words will affect others.
These are the pieces of me. Daddy is a piece of me. A southern tree of a man, just big, but no reason.
Yeah, I think maybe students can be intimidated by this or feel like maybe they're not welcome if they're like not very aware of the situation or don't know what to add to like the conversation. I think that there is a big issue on campus about just being really concerned about how you're perceived, and that makes people really fearful of attending things like this or having really hard conversations that I think need to be had.